That kid absolutely loves to hit, and he hits hard. Sweden will control off the draw. We are underway. Spot in the gold medal game tomorrow is what's up for grabs between Czechia and Sweden. Here's Czerny. Chips it up the left wing boards. Novotny knocked it in, couldn't get it deep. Czerny will have to regroup. Throws it over to Murtka. This group will play a lot for Czechia. Novotny in on the attack. Drives it wide. Backhand attempt poked away by Volland, and now it'll be skated ahead by Sweden. First line
on the pass across the crease, but Gastrin's such a big, strong player, and he leans down on that stick. Very difficult to win those loose pucks on faceoffs with Gastrin.
Yeah, he's already playing at 6'1", 185. Here's a chance. Nielsen first on it. That shot off the shoulder of Stebatok. Up high, eventually comes down in the high slot. Now played up the boards. Here's Benak. Benak drops it back. A beauty feed. Novotny stopped on the play by Härenstam as Benak and Novotny with their first grade A scoring chance of the game.
Doesn't take those two guys very much time or space. That was a beautiful play by Benak.
Now Zahaski on the turnover, drops it off. Novotny finds Benak. Forced to the near boards, leaves it there. Novotny will come in to get it. Zahaski lets it slide into the corner. Benak's first man on it. Oh, nice move. Takes it down and behind the net, drops it off for Zahaski. Back up along the wall, walks off it now, tried to go to Benak. Benak will now control. Walks out, drops it back. Malinik tried to send one on net. That was blocked. Benak chops one towards the goal. Zahaski got a stick on it. Back to Benak on the far boards. Wide open man. Malinik couldn't handle.
Down low for the line change. Here's a play I'm talking about. You can see Benak just takes off. When he takes off, it's a beautiful bounce pass, and Benak understands where his teammates are. He knows the game so well. He's looking up, and you get two defenders coming at him. Think you're going to shoot? No, I'm going to throw it behind me to have my teammate Adam Novotny, and if he can check, he's got their hands full. Sweden's power play.
Sweden's power play, just a shade over 21% so far in the tournament. And they will control near side. Stenberg's going to take it. Wicked wrister. Wide glove side. They'll fire it back over again. Stenberg settles it down. Up top, Helene drops it off. Side of the goal. Trying to flip it across. That's broken up. Good stick by Murtka. Into the corner. Gastrin couldn't control, in a clear for Czechia.
Zahaski and Novotny doing a great job of hemming Sweden into their own zone. Penalty killing.
York driving it wide. In behind the goal, drops it off. Owen back up top. York is Wozniak. Back to the blue line, now across to York. York goes high slot, back to the point. That shot hits the traffic in front, controlled and played down the ice. And that knuckles in behind the goal. Nielsen knocks it down low. Drott was there, they'll get it to Novotny. He finds Benak. Benak, nice move. Gets it in over the blue line. There's the trailer, it's Novotny, and he's stopped by Härenstam. That would have been a huge answer from the big line with Czechia, but Härenstam shuts the door on the 5-hole.
Great backside pressure by Hohen on the back check and forced the shot quickly, and Härenstam's able to get over to take the low part of the net, but great execution, top line again. This time it's Czech's top line executing a lovely 3-on-2.
Now up the right side. Malinik breaks that up. Plays it over the glass.
You're going to get something afterwards. We see it so many times with the stronger teams.
Larson turns it over. Right to Zahaski. And his shot off of the stick, but not near the front of the goal. Zahaski swings around the zone. Into the corner. Benak and Novotny watching on. Larson pins Benak on the inboards. Trying to get loose. Novotny comes in. Now he's stuck. Finally gets away. Plays it up to the point. Gets it back. Novotny swings it high. Turns. Puts one on goal. Härenstam in this
tournament comparably to Canada's team than we saw at that tournament. That was a dominant team in 2022.
Center ice. Emborg sends it down. Murtka. He's hit in the corner. Alex Jennerso lost his helmet, has to head off. Back to the point. That bounces into the high slot, broken up. Benak, he took a hit. Emborg again, finishing his check. Molinik. Murtka gives it right back to him. Has Novotny up the left. He'll chip it up the boards. Benak will give chase. Zahaski heads towards the goal. And a penalty drawn. Milt.
Czechs were really struggling with their high plays. Sweden putting a lot of pressure at their own blue line to kill that penalty. Did a really nice job. And Czechs just haven't been able to get the puck moving around in this power play. Still an offside there. Half of it. And now there's another face-off loss, and they've got to go back now, check and start again in their own zone.
Time ticks down, just 40 seconds to work when Cherney picks this up. Less than 3 to go in the first. Sweden on top, 1-0 in the semifinal matchup. Benak lost the handle on it, and it's batted back out to center ice. Cherney, far side, rimmed around. Harrison will come out, stops it in behind the net, but gives it right to Novotny. 20 seconds now, they finally get set up. Benak drops it off. Zahaski with traffic in front, throws it across, looking for Novotny. Back up to Benak again. Cherney at the point, he takes it, bouncing towards the goal. Heron stands down, comes right back to Benak. Zahaski, a one-timer, and that's wide over top of the goal. Power play expires. No shots on goal. Good look there at the end. Novotny now off the wall, down to Benak, sends it on goal. Another chance, still up front, nobody there. Back to the point, that's fired wide, glove side. Benak will settle it down again. Walks in, looking short side. Harrison, no stick. Cherney moves it ahead. Zahaski, Novotny, Benak over the boards here. Benak knocks it away, but it bounces into the corner. Just out at the blue line, and they'll have to retreat. Cherney's attempt off of a...
He and Adam Novotny have really found some chemistry on this team. They move the puck around so well.
Back inside the blue line. Novotny trying to knock it loose. He does. Throws it downside of the goal. Benak in front. Got a whack at it. Kind of delayed
the puck. And Benak couldn't one time it. Didn't get enough on it.
Benak on the draw. Novotny in there as well. Back towards the blue line. That's slapped towards the net. Blocked by Emborg. And that is going to do it for the opening 20 minutes. At the Hlinka Gretzky. And Hillstrom wins that draw cleanly. Back to Maltevas, who sends it in behind the goal. Murtka moves it ahead. Benak will get it to Zahaski. Hillstrom quick on that back check. And
186. Plays on the right side. A left shot. He's got some of the biggest hits, and every shift you know he's going to bang somebody.
He's one of those guys that, unlike a lot of kids we've watched in this tournament, probably not going to try to make that move on you at the blue line. He's going to flip it into your corner and make you pay.
Boom, just like that. Absolutely. And he wants it in this corner. He wants to get in there. Put pressure on D.
There's a pass at the middle. Zahaski had bobbled on him as he had a nice burst. Couldn't take it cleanly.
Yeah, Murtka with a really nice pass. Zahaski, if he had taken that, he was in. Catch a penalty in my mind. That was. He lifted the stick and didn't get the puck. I thought that was an initial penalty. The call was made a little bit later, but Sweden get a little too deep sometimes on their forecheck, and this first few minutes of the second period, Czechia really do a nice job and quick outs.
Here's Benak, shot and he scores.
Each team were still battling, thinking the puck was loose in the crease. Watch this shot as it goes in. It goes short side, right up over the glove, and you can see everybody's going for the puck. Whole team thought the play was still going, but how about this? The tape on the end of the stick, just put it right on the end of the stick and go right up under the bar. What a shot. Little hesitation. Little hesitation. The goal scorer knows it's in. He's celebrating, and his teammates going after the loose puck when it's already come back out.
Oh, here we go again. Zahaski trying to get it down to Novotny. Novotny comes up with it. Benak will go to the front of the net. Novotny's going to walk his way down there. Stripped in the last second. Good stick from Joel Volland. And he'll get it to center and play down. Benak. Zahaski. Mikkel moves it over. Hlinka couldn't get it out. Now the play ahead. And Novotny will take off again. And over the blue line, onside. Novotny shot wide, blocker side. Gastrine on it here. Taken away. Larson hammers Benak to the ice.
Mobility laterally is something you look for in young defensemen. He's got that. He's got good offensive instincts. You see his shot, his head up on the shot. He's got a good first outlet pass, got a little bit of a mean streak. I don't know what's not to like about it. When he wouldn't mind having another 6'6" defenseman on the back end. And again, he moves like he looks like he's 22. He's 17 years old.
Benak stumbled. Novotny gets it, fires it just wide. Sliding down from the point, they'll keep it alive. Back to Novotny. Makes a move along the wall. That's touched with a high stick. And they'll blow it down.
The energy level for a solid 2 minutes.
Big kill from Czechia, and they come right back at it. Zahaski, Benak over the boards. And an icing as we close in on the
back of the head, and like a WWE drops like an elbow to the back of the head. Don't tell me you're a WWE fan.
No, I mean,
okay, but you've seen that little whacks him down. He goes.
I give my late teens, early 20s, Stone Cold Steve Austin era.
There you go.
Too busy since.
There you go. Yeah, but hey, you get a whack in the back of the head in a hockey game. You just drop. Your feet come out from you, and the penalty was called. But
on a good-looking power play too, but
yes,
could not put one past Stebatok. Now just inside the blue line, Zahaski closes quickly on that. Benak will grab the puck and takes a look up ice, wheels it away. Gets it over the blue line, drops it off to Novotny. That hit, Benak bounces in behind the goal. Boumedienne pressured.
Or you could be in trouble. That same, it's Benak, Benak's in the same position as he was when he scored the goal. That's a good drop. Good Sweden win on the face-off. There you go. Exactly what you needed.
Hilton Gastrine delivers. Now they get 4 fresh killers over the boards.
Watch Benak's feet as he moves. Look at his feet.
Benak walking in, cuts it wide, takes it towards the goal.
Oh, he wanted a penalty.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
And they got one.
Yeah, oh.
It came up late, and it was out at center ice. But the arm is up. Extra attacker coming over the boards. Goaltender went to the bench. No extra attacker just yet.
He's at the bench.
Yeah, they didn't send anybody.
But it was from the referee out with the far blue. But the foot speed and just the ability to cross over quickly. And then when he cuts, it's using his inside edges and outside edges. It's dynamic skater. And yet, he still is not listed as an A prospect in the upcoming draft. When you watch him play, it's like, how can that be? But we're 11 months away from the draft.
Lots can change.
Lots can change.
Hey, he could grow 2 inches.
He very well could.
That would end the whole. He's love.
Yeah.
Give him 3 inches and it'll end the whole Heath Little discussion. Bakash at the blue line. 5-on-3 for 50 seconds as they set this up. Benak drops it off. Zahaski. Back up top, Gretzky. Zahaski across to Benak. Not much of an angle. Throws it back and they score. A beautiful feed from the
right side. I thought, oh, he's going to shoot this. It's like, no, I'm just going to pass it back to Zahaski. And Zahaski finds it. I thought he was going to shoot this. I thought he's just going to turn and shoot that. Bank maybe off the ear hole of Heronstam. But no, he could have easily fired that off the goaltender. But no, he threads the needle about 18 inches off the ice. How about this pass? How about that one? Right on the tape of Zahaski for the wide open net. some energy on the bench because Adam Benak has taken away all of the energy that Sweden had in the first period.
Gretzky, who had the second assist on that goal. Benak. Zahaysky, of course, with the goal. Benak and Gretzky with the assist. Here's Benak again, trying to knock it loose. Keeps it in at the blue line. Now he's going to go to work. Cuts to the middle. Spins back. Throws it across near side. Just enough for Cherney. Goes back up to Benak. Gives it back to Cherney. Back to even strength. Cherney throws it across. Another one-timer. And Zahaysky didn't miss by much. He tried to come back across the ice to Benak, but it's broken up. And Sweden sends it down the ice.
Love the way Czechia wants to try that cross ice pass, over the sticks, and they're still, I mean, sometimes a risky play. They're again at the U20s and all the way up. So this is just the beginning, or they've had U17s, but for these players, a few more years, it'll be the World Junior Championship at Christmas time, and they'll be playing each other. Players don't forget. They'll remember what each guy does.
That's brought in, and Stebatok, no problem. Was high, but he managed to hang on.
And they did some decent lines. I'd have 22 points in like a month. As a line.
That's a great game for those kids. And they're going to need him here late in the second or in the third period.
This is another block shot and momentum for Sweden. The puck's back in the neutral zone. And
Zahaysky comes up with it. Circles it back to Mikkel. Now up the boards. Zahaysky's going to try to race onto this one. And he's there first. Chops it off the side of the goal. Wozniak was back. Picks it up. Headmans it to Bjork. Bjork will turn. Drops it back up top is Wozniak. And behind the net, wraparound attempt. Slipped off his stick. Came through the crease on the other side. Now into the glove. Cell played in behind the net for Larson. Zahaysky. Benak and Novotny over the board for one last shift. And the watch as this is played down into the corner. Picked up and brought away. Murtka had it stripped. Shot from the slot. First save made. Rebound dangerous. Back to the blue line, and that will do it for the period.
Anything. Which he doesn't. Which I still can't figure out why he's only a C-rated player. But in 11 months, I'm sure he'd be much higher than a C. He'd be closer to an A, maybe an A+ by the end of it.
A lot of hockey to play between now and that draft next summer. A lot of hockey left to play here. Sweden got to get something going. Czechia.
Heads up.
There's Benak going. He gets hammered by Larson. Bounced right back up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a power play.
And it was Larson and Benak at the end. Even with the second unit, that was a very good setup.
Across to Benak. Up top, Cherney. Back to Benak. One-timer. They jam away. Polatine's there.
With everybody else on the ice. Take away the best player and the playmaker on the ice. I mean, Benak he gets the one shot, but he also sets everything up. And you know they're looking for him, and it's a pretty simple game plan when you have that type of player on the ice.
Zahaysky, Polatine can't control this draw all the way down the ice. Cherney will go back for it.
So when I kill penalties in the National Hockey League, our coaches used to say, you know what the other team's going to do? They're going to give the puck to the best player on the ice. Make sure they don't give the player to the best player on their team, the best player on the ice. Take him away as much as possible. Yeah, even shorthanded. So you do as best you can to make sure that the puck doesn't get there quickly.
Basically what you're saying is everybody knows where that puck is going or where they want it to go.
Exactly.
Cherney. Pressured from behind. Nice work by Gastrine. He takes it away. That'll pretty much do it for this power play. Benak. Knocked off the puck. 4 shot. Zahaysky Benak over the boards with him. Hlinka kept it in at the blue line. Nielsen will come up with it. This time they poke it past the big defenseman. Arvidsson in over the blue line.
A great job.
As it's stripped away by Benak. Here comes Benak. He's got Zahaysky with him. Benak waits. Finds the trailer. Hlinka throws it across, but it's picked up and will go back the other way. That pass does not work.
Yeah, then you got to get their best player off his game. And that's what Axel Larsson's done a nice job of getting on top of Benak, but hasn't been able to keep him off the score sheet.
Oh, a good pass. Is Wozniak walking in, and he's stopped again. Stepatok, the next one's...
As well, get some fresh bodies on the ice.
Zahaysky brings it around, kept him far side. Stepatok has only been beaten 3 times in this tournament. Steers that to the corner. Halfway home on this penalty kill for Czechia. Bjork takes it, bobbled it. Zahaysky closes on him. Backhand clear down the ice.
Of Sweden, all the one-on-one battles and the puck battles down low. It ended up on someone wearing a red jersey, and it got cleared down the ice. That was an excellent kill by Czechia.
Just one shot on that power play for Sweden. Only 15 in the game with now less than 10 to play. Stepatok out of his net. Gives it away in the corner. Has to hustle back into his crease. Gretzky plays it around. Stopped at the left point. Right back in. Gretzky grabs it again. This time he'll move it up. They give it away just outside the blue line. Hillstrom will send it back in. And Stepatok way out of his knock. Zahaysky over the boards with Novotny. Gretzky far side. Zahaysky. Nice little chip to Benak with speed. Benak drops it back just onside. Zahaysky throws it across. What a stick from Larsson as Novotny was thinking one-timer.
That was a game saver by Larsson. That was a perfect timing stick in the defensive play to make sure that Novotny was not.
Ball and throws it across far side. Chipped up by Klingsell. Gastrine will give chase. Czechia grabs it. Makes no mistake, gets it back out, and here they come again. Politin has Benak with him. Harassed from behind, had it taken away. Boumedienne made the play there. Right wing side, shot in. Stepatok reached for it. A little bit too far. Big hit there. Yenborg again. Every single time. Now he goes towards the net. Stepatok's down. Will pursue.
When does Heronstam coming out?
Just over 4 minutes to go. Cash sends this one all the way back down. When do you start to look?
Yeah, Politin was on the line for a little bit, and then Zahaysky, but
Zahaysky's out there now. That's into the far corner. Here's Wozniak. Working against Hlinka. It's a tall task. Now back to the point. Kept in, thrown across the line. Now backhanded down into the corner is Wozniak. Throws it across, sliding down from the blue line was Volland, but he couldn't come up with it. Here's Novotny. Zahaysky will join.